From a candidate perspective, I think there are a lot of fantastic people in the market who have now been looking for jobs for months, if not years now. Pandemic's been rolling on for quite some time, and we're seeing people with big gaps in their CV, and they're wondering, how am I going to explain that to a client? I think we're seeing more activity than there was in the winter and autumn of last year. There's a little bit more confidence to actually hire, but there's still now, indecision from employers. We're coming into the summer months. The case numbers are going up again. We're not sure, are we walking into a third wave again? So I think there's still clients who are struggling to make decisions. A lot of frustrated candidates out there who are going to interviews, executives going to 7, 8, 9, 10 stages of interviews, which is absolutely ludicrous. There is a lack of certainty from some people to make a decision still.
There's probably a frustration in that from our side as well, in that some skill sets that are really in demand, that kind of hold up in the process is effectively causing clients that want people to miss out on really strong candidates. We're seeing that, aren't we? Where effectively in some parts of the market, you need to move very, very quickly to secure that top talent. And at the same time, companies as a whole are really slowing down their processes, and that's causing them to miss out on great people.
Another key candidate frustration at the moment is there's a lot of free benchmarking exercise going on, which isn't particularly ethical. On the flip side, there's some companies who've really grasped it, I think, who are moving quickly, who are saying, look, there's great people out there. They may not be perfect. They're immediately available. Why don't we make a hire and give them a shot? The best interview anyone's ever going to have is when they're in the business showing someone what they can do. And there's companies out there that are doing that are taking a chance. Why wait, 3-6 months notice period when you could have someone who's immediately available and you could have them in your business tomorrow showing them what you could do? Take them on a contract, take them on a flexible contract, take them on a short notice period. There's options.
Yeah, and I think from a remote working perspective, there's definitely still that split between companies that are attracting candidates by offering that long-term option of you can work from wherever you want for the future. I mean, we've seen it with the big four. I think it was at PwC announced it, where work from home now flexibly for as long as you want. That is now their policy. And I think that's definitely spreading out into the market. And I do think it will be a long-term competitive advantage to attract talent now, because the trend is that people do want to be able to pick up their kids, spend more time with the family, have that flexibility. And I think companies that don't embrace that when we move forward are ultimately going to lose out on top talent.
There's a big shift. The genie's out the bottle. It's not going back. Presenteeism, need to be at your desk, need to be seen to be in the office. Even in the legal circles now, I think, and unless you're offering flexibility to working parents, you're going to lose out. You're going to lose out top talent unless you're actually thinking about flexibility. What's being talked about a lot across the board in the last few months is the Great Resignation. Has that started to happen? Is that going to gather pace in the autumn of this year as people finally say, I'm not going back to the office. I've had enough of this job. I've had enough of my boss. I'm burnt out. We don't have any resources. Someone else has tapped me on the shoulder down the road and said, look, same job, same package, work wherever you want, whenever you want. We don't mind. We just want you to get the job done. We don't care when, where, how, deliver, and you've got a career here.